Good morning, guys. It is Monday, 6:28. Open enrollment starts today, so I'm gonna have to be looking at how much these plans cost, cause I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that later though. And then I need to remember to call the VA. Oh, FM. Need to be LEA tomorrow for. Yeah, I need to call the VA pharmacy because I put in a request for a prescription fill, and this is not going to be shipped until December, which makes no sense because it's for birth control, and it don't take that long normally. And the last time it was filled was in July, so I'm like, something not right. And so we're in day 2 for specials, and then second grade has their planning today. I didn't know that was still going on. Oh, family engagement night is the 23rd, which is Thursday, and then the 24th. Oh, the 24th is pink out day. I thought it was last Friday, but it's this Friday. So the 4th is no students, but staff meeting and committee meeting. And then we have a district walk already on the 5th. I feel like we just had one. Like, what the heck? I'm trying not to be annoyed, but I'm annoyed. Alright, I went testing. It's just 3rd and 5th grade. And then, oh, Red Ribbon Week is this week. No, next week. See, on here they put it's the 20th through the 24th, but then they put that it's the 27th through the 31st in a little thing. Okay. Oh. What? For some reason they're switching CCCs, but I'm being in LEA tomorrow. Because normally ours would be on Wednesday, but they're flipping it. So math is going to be Wednesday. And then ELA would be... Normally math is Wednesday, but this week it'll be Tuesday. And ELA is supposed to be Wednesday for the next 2 weeks for some reason. Okay. Anyways, let me get on to these lesson plans, because it takes forever today since I have to do all that extra stuff, which is kind of annoying. Oh, we also need to double check when our whatchamacallit is. Observation. Although I don't really feel like we need to, but it would be helpful. Okay, so next week day 2, because we're only doing 2 lessons this week, basically. Okay, yeah, I'm just writing lesson plans. I need to stop doing that, because then I end up having to cut off all this extra time where I'm not saying nothing. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish these plans, and then I need to make a copy and put it in the SPED lesson plans, and then I guess I need to work on small group plans, but we haven't really been going to the small group room. And then, yeah, we'll see how many students show up today, because on Friday, 7 of them were absent, so I will talk to you guys later. Alright, to 11 of the day, we had 2 students out. Yeah, 2 students out. In 2nd grade had their planning, which I think I mentioned, but then there were some other non-2nd grade teachers we had. So, like one of the 5th grade teachers, our team, the gen ed team teacher was out today. So she had a sub, but the special ed teacher was here, so I guess it was okay. Yeah. Surprisingly, most of them seem to get the math today, which I don't understand, because it's almost the same thing we was doing before. Expanded form with decimals, except last time we was doing fractions and this time we was doing decimals. There's basically the same thing, so I'm like, why was it so hard then? I don't know. Anyways, tomorrow starts testing. We have a slightly later lunch. I think our time is 10:50 instead of 10:15. I'm guessing they think everybody's going to be done, which in theory, because I think the max time, I don't know, there's one student who has 100% extended time, But I think for most of them, we put 1 times or time and a half, the max. I don't know. But most of them don't take that long. I think I might be testing ESOL students because originally it was just going to be one student, but that student's not here. And there was a group open. When I looked, it seemed like it was ESOL students. It was quite a large number of them. And they do get extended time as well as being tested in a small group. So yeah. What was I about to do? So I need to go. I did call the pharmacy. Apparently, I put in a request for a refill for my prescription in September. I didn't remember that. And it didn't show on my end. It said that I had, I think it was saying the last time I got one was in July. And I completely forgot that I put one in September because it should have arrived. Like normally it arrives within a week and it didn't. So that's why I put in a new one. And so I called them and she's like, oh, I don't know why they didn't fill it. Apparently it's on back order, but I guess they wasn't going to tell me. So they're thinking about switching. I'm like, you better switch it to something else. This doesn't make no sense. I don't understand. How is it on back order when they already changed it? Like, I use it to control my cycle basically, so I could have my cycles during break, and it's been working out perfectly. Because I don't want to go to school. No. So this is not good. Okay, but it looks like the hold has been removed. Hopefully it stays that way when I meet with my advisor, because it was removed before and then it came back. So hopefully, I don't know if I'll be able to register for classes now. Like, I don't know if it's open. Like, I don't know if spring registration is open. I feel like it is. But otherwise, and I'm gonna be heading out. Like, I'm gonna start walking up that way to 38. And by the time I get upstairs, it'll be like 2:40. So I need to prepare for that, but also I need to see if I can log in at home to my state health benefits so I can make selections. I did change something. I think it was dental to a lower plan. So that's gonna be like a $30 reduction. So it looks like I don't want to switch health insurance again because I just switched. Before I was using Anthem and I switched to Kaiser. I'm like, I should have stayed with Anthem. But I like Kaiser, so even if it increased, I'm probably just gonna stick with Kaiser. So, but yeah, I'm so tired. I would like to take a nap, but I don't know. It shouldn't take too long, the advising thing. I just need to ask, like, how I can, like, for sure, I need to know for sure how many classes I have before I start internship. Anyways, that is going to be it for today. We'll see how many students are here since tomorrow is day 1 of testing. And I was looking and there seems to be a lot of testing. Like, there's a lot of different sections and different, not just sections, but different tests. Let me see. So tomorrow we have reading part 1 and 2, and then we also have vocabulary, but they're like short. So even if they have extended time, it's still going to be, let's see, like for students without extended time, it should be like an hour and 15 minutes. Wednesday they have writing, which is 40 minutes, and then next spelling, composition, punctuation. Those are separate tests, and they're 10 minutes each. And Thursday is math part 1 and part 2, which should be an hour for the whole thing. And then 3 is computation. Calculators are not allowed for computation. That's just 20 minutes. And then science and social studies on Thursday. And those are 35 minutes each. So some things you have to continue the test. Others you have to end the test and start a whole new testing session. That's the part that some people messed up on. Even doing in COGAT is similar. with the ending, continuing test or end test. So some people made mistakes or they opened the wrong testing section. So, yeah. Okie dokie. I did COGAT last year. I didn't do Iowa. So, and then with the situation that's going on now, I don't know if that's going to affect testing or not with the outage. So, but anyways, that's going to be it for today. I might just check in at the end of the day tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. But I will talk with you guys later. Alright guys, it's Tuesday, 2:14 end of the day. Whew, it's been a day. So, yeah, I think everybody was here. It's hard to tell because we're supposed to do testing. It's supposed to be day one at Iowa testing. But I think the issue that was happening yesterday was still affecting today, maybe, possibly. So I think everybody was able to do section one because today we were supposed to do reading part 1, part 2, and vocabulary. I think everybody was able to do part 1. Some were able to do part 2, but that's when the issue started happening. I thought it was just me because my computer was laggy. It kept saying, like, the page is frozen, the little box that pops up, like, do you want to wait or do you want to close it? But that messed up the students as well. So they just shut everything down for us. So I don't know what's going to happen because we need to finish that. But we still got other testing we have to do. Like this, the rest of the week was full of testing. So they didn't say what they plan to do. Because my share teacher was saying she's probably going to be out Monday because she has family coming. So, yeah. Let me send a message to some parent. And then we switched after lunch. Our lunch was later at 10:50 because we thought we were still going to be testing. We got to, like, they shut it down before our normal lunch time. But, yeah, so then we switched. So tomorrow we'll be with our homeroom. And then I had to be in LEA for a meeting, and then we need to schedule one. So let me contact these parents first. And then I did ask her about this other student. I'm saying we might need to have his meeting early, like even do an amendment or something, because to change some things like his writing goal. I think that's it. So I do have a scheduled something. Oh, I was able to, at the phone, my advisor, because the team wasn't working. So we talked on the phone. She set up a plan or a schedule for me just for the foundation courses, because she's saying after that we have to meet again to do the advanced level stuff. I did tell her I won't be able to do my internship until like second term of summer 2027. So she still was able to make a plan for me. I'm just going to be taking all of my electives during the foundation year. So I registered for 2 classes, one for the first 7 weeks and then one for the second 7 weeks. Basically, I just be taking one class at a time, which is perfect. Even during the summer, I'll be taking classes. I wasn't sure if I would be or not, but I will be. And then, yeah, I'm hoping that during the advanced year, I'll be able to be full-time instead of part-time. But I think that means 2 classes, but I'll be possibly teaching part-time as well. So we'll see. But I do have to meet with someone today. I think it's via phone to talk about something. We don't technically, I guess we have a late day, but we don't have anything scheduled because Thursday is family engagement. So she was saying you have time to work on that, but I'm not staying this Thursday, so I'm like, do I need to stay late? I might leave at 3:30. Depends on what other people are doing. So yeah. We'll see how tomorrow goes with testing. I should have known something was off because I couldn't log into the site for testing. And it wouldn't let me reset my password. It's like you have to contact the system administrator. But someone in the district, I guess, just reset it, and I was able to log in. So, yeah, okay. That's going to be it for today. I will update you guys about tomorrow and let you know how things go. Oh, I have a reading group tonight as well for Spanish. So, that's at 7. I don't know if my call is at 5:30 or 6:30 because of time change. I thought my meeting yesterday was at 4:30. It was at 5:30. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's 7:10 Wednesday. I've been here for a while. I just didn't vlog because I was like, there's nothing to vlog about. But now there is. They just updated us just now saying we're not testing until further notice. But I'm like, we plan not to switch because of testing, so we didn't do a full lesson plan. So, oh well. Nothing we can do about that. But I will check in with you guys later. Alright, 2:13, end of the day. We had 2 students out in homeroom, and then we didn't switch class. So we stayed with our homeroom class all day long. But, so we had them work on some, they were supposed to work on some ELA stuff in the morning. And then we had them work on something for the door decoration competition for Spirit Week. And by that time, it was lunch. And then we came back from lunch. We did math, and then recess, and then science, and special. Well, yeah. But these 5th grade girls are just involved in so much drama. In our class. Just, I don't know. I really don't know. It don't make any sense. Because part of it is stuff that happens when they're at home. It involves stuff with their phones. I'm like, that has something to do with school, but then somehow they end up talking about stuff here at school, and it's just a mess. And then somehow it involves other students in other class, even though we like how, because apparently it was at lunch. Like, I guess one of the students in another class got up and came to our table, and then there was like, oh, I didn't say that, oh, she didn't say that, because it always seems to be they're ganging up on someone. So like they're friends and they're not friends. I don't know. It don't make any sense. Like the boys, they have their little spat sometimes, but then like within 5 minutes they're over with it. But some of the girls, because it's not all of them. Thank goodness. But so. Alright, so far they're like, we won't be doing testing this week at all, so we don't need to worry about it. But I'm like, okay, that's this week, but what about these other weeks? We need to know ahead of time so we can plan, right? But anyways, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm so tired. I sent an email to the financial aid about something because they still have something saying that I need to like complete my application, which like to be admitted to the school. But I'm like, I already have an acceptance letter, but apparently they're behind. They're getting an extreme volume of emails and phone calls and stuff. So that I don't feel like it should take that long for them just to be like, oh yeah, she is accepted. Let me change this, right? Because like that has to be complete before they can process your financial aid application. So yeah, I'm probably gonna take a nap when I get home because I do have a Spanish class tonight. So I see a nap in my future. Yeah. I'm like, it's only Wednesday today. I kept thinking it was Thursday. No, it's only Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. And then we're supposed to have a SPED department meeting, which I don't feel like it. I'm so annoyed. And apparently they changed the grade book, which they should have just did in the first place. But I guess all of first quarter grades are gone. So I'm just like, hopefully we don't need them. We shouldn't because, you know, report cards are already sent home. But that's basically it for today. Tomorrow though should be a regular schedule, hopefully, where we see both groups. Because we need a break from these students. Yeah. Okay. Talk with you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it's 2:13 end of the day, Thursday. We had 2 students out in our homeroom and then 1 student in Block B. So we did regular schedule because still no testing. So yeah. But we basically had them do like independent stuff. Yeah, for math and science. And then I was working with some students because they were having a hard time doing some of the work. But yeah, a good day. It's just my throat is starting to hurt really bad. And I'm starting to get a slight headache. And we have to stay today, the SPED team for our monthly meeting. I'm like, is she doing this on purpose? Is she purposely scheduling our meetings on day that we have some after school activity? Because the one in August was during open house. And then today is during family engagement. I'm like, why? I skipped last month. Otherwise, I would go home, straight home, because I'm not feeling well. But since I skipped last month, I guess I have to stay, even though I don't want to. I don't know if we're going to need our computer or not. She didn't say, but I don't think I'm going to bring my computer because I don't feel like it. And she said, actually, let me see. Let me see if she sent the email about it. Because I feel like she did, but I don't remember what the email said. So she said she's going to cover topics that apply to all first, and then move on to those that only apply to specific team members, and we will be dismissed accordingly. So I'm hoping that I'm included in the group that would be dismissed early. I'm so tired. Okay. But, because last night I didn't go to sleep. Well, technically this morning. I don't think I went to sleep till like maybe 1. I did have the Spanish class. I got there a little late, but I stayed the whole time. Although I noticed some people did leave early. So I'm like, maybe that's what I need to do. Leave like at 9:50. Because it goes until, it's supposed to be 10:10, but sometimes we'll be going a little over. So for like, right? Or maybe 9:45. Because it is recorded, so I don't know. But next week, Wednesday, I have next Thursday off, so I don't really need to end it early next week. Goodness gracious. And then I don't know if I didn't sign up for the dance class yet. I was planning to, but now, since I'm feeling poorly, I might not. But I should be able to go to sleep early tonight, so that's the plan, at least. And then tomorrow was wear pink. I thought it was last Friday. It's not. It's this Friday that they want us to wear pink. But I'm like, I don't really have any pink. I wore the pink shirt last week. I don't want to wear it again this week. That is going to be it for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Friday, 6:26. I am feeling under the weather. And it's a bit chilly as well. So, yeah. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing today. Yeah, because, again, we thought we were testing, so we didn't do plans for it. So yesterday's meeting didn't last too long. We were down like maybe 3:15. So like 30 minutes. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Take a dance class because, like I said, I'm not feeling well. My throat is hurting. So I might walk outside later, like maybe 6, because it's been getting dark earlier. So it's probably going to be like at 6. So that gives me time to like rest when I get home. Yeah, I'm exhausted. We'll see who's here and who's not here. Because last Friday was ridiculous with 7 people being out. Anyways, I will, I guess, maybe talk with you guys later. Oh, I did find out though, I don't have any re-evals this year. I think I was going to have 2, I think. But it's the 2 that moved. Yep, it's the 2 that moved. So I think I'm just missing to cut off because it's like these February 2020. No, it's like February something. Like if there is going to lapse, I think February 2027. They want us to do it this school year, but that's real quick because apparently a principal don't like the whole look next door. 4 less, let it rest, 5 or more, races to school. Apparently she don't like that. But I'm like, some students will benefit from that. Like, because it's step by step, and you can make it like a checklist. So, this is a specialized instruction, especially design instruction. Okay, anyways, yeah. So, talk with you guys later. Alright guys, 2:25 in it today. Today was, like, in class, it was an issue, but I guess something happened yesterday in our classroom that we didn't know about. So, the student though went and told the AP, and it was something serious. And I'm not gonna lie, we didn't believe her, what she said, because it didn't sound like something the other student would do. But turns out, that girl was telling the truth, and the other student was lying. Lied to the AP, lied to my share teacher, because my share teacher asked her. So, and then some of the other girls lied too. So, it's a mess. Some of us like, oh, well, I guess y'all just need to stay at your desk the whole day when they're in here. That's what it seems like with the girls, because they always, it's a mess. And this was a student who it seemed like wasn't involved in a mess. Although our team, like the class they switched to, that teacher was like, no, because like I said, they're very different in here than they are in there. But anyways, I'm leaving like at 2:38. I'm gonna start walking upstairs. So hopefully it's Friday. Probably definitely not gonna go to dance. I think I'm gonna take some medicine and maybe take a nap because my throat is still hurting. But that is it for this week. So now I'm just waiting to find out about financial aid for the school that I'll be going to in the spring. So I don't know how long that's going to take. I have time, but if you're an online student, you have to pay all of it up front, like that Friday before classes start. So I still have November, December, in a couple of weeks. Like, no, 1 week in January and 1 week in October, because this month is taking forever. But anyways, I do need to turn the front again on my way up. Or I might go do that right now. Actually, but that is it for today. I will talk with you guys next week.